Anna's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jaboon gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all of the pearls. Are you ready, Link? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jaboon has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset right now, so that you shall not have any regrets later. So welcome back to the Wind Waker, everybody. I know last episode was kind of an odd place to stop, but the video was getting pretty long and I didn't want to have a 20-minute video. So anyways, that pretty much wraps things up. We've got all 3 pearls, and now we have to do some sort of weird placement that the King of Red Lions has set up for us. So, he is right. If you have any unfinished business on Outset, or on any other island for that matter, you probably should do it now, because the next place we're going... Why did I just hop out of my boat? Is another dungeon, so we're going to our next dungeon. And right now I'm just trying to fish up treasure that I see, because all these ones that you don't usually have on like your treasure chart maps are usually just rupees, and I figured why not start trying to get rupees now. And plus it's good to show you what other treasures you can find out and see. Like this is a purple rupee, for example. That's just like 50 rupees you can just fish up randomly at sea, which is what all these circles out in the sea are for. It's just treasure. And I don't think I have anything that I want to finish on Outset. I talked to my grandma, and we went to the Great Fairy's Fountain, and we got that last treasure chest, so I think we can pretty much leave. But we'll be back, you know, later on in the LP to check up on things once again. And if we check our sea chart, we have 3 places we want to go. Now, luckily, they're actually set up relatively close to each other, so it's quite a bit of sailing to get to our first one, but then after we get there, you know, the other ones are really quite close. So I don't know how I'm going to do this, because there are a few islands I want to go to along the way, but I don't want to make you guys watch me sail, because that's just no fun. So what I think I might do is just cut out the sailing until I find out something interesting, and then when I find something interesting, I'll cut to it. So I'm just going to start my sail here, and I'm just going to head, you know, to this island first, and then we'll probably do counterclockwise, start here, and then kind of end up on the northern island. So I will see you guys when we get there. Okay, so I'm making a really random stop here at this watchtower, which is just by the Five-Eyed Reef. It's an island directly north of Outset. We have it on our map. I didn't go here the last time I was here, and I try to get these as soon as I see them, so that I don't forget that I don't know. I try to get them so that I don't forget them, I guess. So I get a whole bunch of joy pendants here, because remember, we still need to actually collect 20 more of them for the teacher, so I might as well start getting them. These guys would all leave me alone so that I can actually get some from them. Holy, you guys are just eager to kill me, aren't you? Jeez. Cool down. I wonder if there's something good up here. The good thing about this now too is that I can carry more rupees, so if it does end up just being rupees up here, it doesn't matter, because I can still actually carry the rupees. And of course now I'm forgetting which ones I've stolen from and which ones I haven't. Let's get you guys out of the way. You're all a bunch of jerks. And why won't you die? Jeez, just go away already. And it looks like I didn't even need to defeat them. There's already a chest here. Well, that's a huge bummer, because that was annoying. And we actually get a golden feather, which, that's no fun. But, you know, now I know that I've been here and I've seen what there is to see. Is that really all that there is? There's nothing else over here? Are you serious right now? I keep thinking, I'm just like, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something else here, but it's not always the case. Okay, well, I guess I'm restocking on bombs and rupees, and that really is it. So, after that rather disappointing watchtower, I'm just going to continue my sail onward here. Like I said, it's the watchtower that's in this square here, so let's continue onwards. Okay, so this isn't the island that we're going to yet again. It's actually one square west of where we need to be. But I'm going to get the map first for this island. The reason for that being because I know that I will not forget to come back to this island. It becomes important later on in the game. So I'm going to get this one now because I know there's not really much I can do right now. So I don't think that'll mix me up too much. So. It's just a circular island, no fun design on this one. So tell me, small fry, have you heard about the Golden Triumph Forks? There are such things, and there's a chart that'll show you where to find them on that island there. If you want it, try asking that huge, grouchy-looking stone watcher. I doubt you could even budge the thing, though. You've got skinny arms, Fry. Poor Link, he's got skinny little arms and just stubbiest little legs ever. But he doesn't really give us anything interesting because we really can't do anything. It's that island over there. And there's a tower that I want to go to. I guess it's that one over there I want to go to. Just before the island that we're actually trying to get to. These are firing bombs at me. I think I'm too close though, so they can't hit me. But if you are out at sea, I think those cannons can actually hit you. Do the long climb. Oh, there's a cannon right there on the ladder. That's dangerous. And take these guys as treasure. You off? Oh crap. I just saw there was a treasure chest up there. I'm wondering if this is another one of those ones where even if you defeat the enemies, there's nothing there. It just looks like there's something there. Skirt shot, although Link's wearing pants, he's not wearing his tunic. Although I think he's I don't know, his tunic is pants too, but he's trying to be funny, but sometimes, you know, this just doesn't work out for me. Come here, I want your joy pendant, thank you. All your joy pendant are belong to me. Because yeah, this doesn't look like it actually gives me anything. Unless I have to destroy, like, everything. I don't know. I kinda like to destroy everything anyways. Restocking on all my stuff. Okay, and there's nothing, because I think you can get a joy pendant, or not a joy pendant, sorry, a heart piece up here, but I don't see why they would just leave it out in the open, unless they did. Which they didn't. I might be getting my facts mixed up, but I was pretty sure that this one actually had a heart piece in it, but it doesn't appear that to be that way, and if that is actually the case, I'm sure I can come back and we can get that later. Okay. Anywho, now that was, again, a rather disappointing watchtower, we can just continue on, and you can see our island in the distance there. Okay, so this island is just like completely covered in enemies. I don't know why they decided to just spawn so many enemies around this island. It's really annoying. Because poor innocent Link's just trying to get to this island and he's just bombarded by enemies. But anyways, let's get the map fish for this island, because this is actually an important island and we don't even know the name of it, so... Do 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 do. A famed pictographer lives to the north of here on Windfall Island. He is apparently real wise and talented in the ways of pictography. That just sounds weird instead of photography. He's even said to have legendary pictographs that he treasures above all other things. He keeps them hidden away in his secret safe, or so they say. By the way, Small Fry, what exactly is a pictograph anyways? Oh, that's funny. I love how these map fish are like blissfully ignorant, but they're still very helpful for the most part. Just like that, they're pretty annoying, especially since I pressed the wrong button, so I couldn't get moving in time, so they came and completely knocked me right out of my boat. Again! Thanks, jerk. Okay, so if you walk up to this weird statue-looking thing, really strange. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses, place the pearl you hold here. And its eyes are blue, so we're going to put Naru's pearl on this little statue. And 2 pearls remain, so we're just going to continue on. And that's pretty much all we're doing, is we're just sailing to a bunch of different islands, placing all these pearls. Okay, so I'm just going to get the hell out of here before these jerk-offs make any more noise. And the next 2 islands, this one here and then this one over here, are actually, I'm actually going to do something in both of these really quickly. So, we'll actually have quite a bit to do before we get to our next little placement holder area. Okay, so I don't know how this stuff keeps happening to me. I'm definitely not paying attention, and we ran into another one of these guys. You can now use your bombs to destroy these squid. You only have to use your bombs on their eyes once, but I've got really terrible aim, and I don't know, I like the boomerang method better, to be completely honest. It does take 2 hits, but you can multi-target, and you're not as pressed for time, because I do believe, like I said the last time I fought a squid, if you do take too long, you actually get like sucked in, and I'd rather not have that happen to me, so... plus I don't think I have that many bombs. I picked up a few along the way, but from the last time, I think I only had 2 bombs left when we were trying to get our pearls, so... I'm just gonna use the boomerang. It's the same as the last squid, you kind of just attack its eyeballs. And once its eyeballs are out, it will give you a prize. I don't have that many eyeballs left. How many are left? 1, 2. God damn it. Please just die already. Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna get another treasure from this squid, which is right actually on the same square as the island that I was gonna show you guys next in line. And I don't know what this one gives you. I guess we're gonna have to find out. Pull up my grappling hook. And right about here should do it. See what this guy dropped. Usually these squids drop really, really big treasures. Not always heart pieces, but if he drops rupees, it's a bigger amount of rupees, not just 20 or 50 rupees, so let's see what he dropped. An orange rupee, so he dropped 100 rupees, which is good that we didn't get that earlier, because we wouldn't have been able to hold it, which would have been a gigantic bummer. As you can see in the distance there, that island is relatively close, and that's the next one we're trying to get to, so... Okay, so let's get the map fish for this island. I more or less wanted to get the map fish than I did actually going onto the island. Because again, this is another really important location that I know I'm not going to forget to go to later on. Where'd the fish go? There he is. Okay, I was going to say, did I go too far away? Boy, small fry. Give us some information, please, Mr. Wise Mapfish. So tell me, small fry, have you heard of the golden set of Triumph Forks? It's right there, I tell you. A chart that shows you where they are, in that house. If you want it, you'd better go in there and scour the place from floor to ceiling. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Well, that's nothing that we can take care of right now, but if we look at the location, this is the private oasis. So this is Link's private cabana. We had gotten the cabana deed from Miss Marie for bringing her 20 joy pendants. I think it's... I don't actually know where they put it. I don't know if it's even, you know, in the menu at all, but she did give us that that cabana deed, and we can actually go right into that house, and it's our own private cabana, but we're not going to go there right now. That's not our priority. So we're just going to move on to the next island from here. Okay, so this island here is where we want to be, and I think that we already went into that submarine and we got our bottles, so I'm not going to bother. But, ooh, random ghost ship. You can see the blue flames around it. Ooh, creepy. Not really anything that's anything that we can do right now, so just ignore it, but sometimes it'll be randomly out at sea. However, we are now on Bomb Island, which is where I wanted to go next. And I want to see what this guy has to say. I think we already took care of it, but we'll see what he says. To think that over there would be such a container. Yeah, he's pointing at the submarine that we already got the bottle in, so... More freaking mail? Oh my god. Seriously. I've checked my mail so many times in the last little while. How are you doing, Link? Do you have enough of Granny's soup? Where are you now? You may be closer than I suspect. Are you hungry? Are you keeping you warm? You haven't injured yourself, have you? 100 questions, Grandma. 100 questions. But she's just being a good grandma. Now that she's feeling better, she's checking up on us. And she's going to send us a red rupee. Alright, well, that wasn't really all that important. I've made a quick pit stop on this island, though, because it's called Bomb Island. And now that we have bombs, we might as well check this place out, so... Blow this up. And just fall down in this hole here. And... this is a throwback to Dragon Roost, if I can get these guys to crawl out of their slurmy magma. Hit these guys with the hook shot. Not hook shot. Can't believe I just said hook shot, and I can't believe I just fell. That was stupid. Hit them with your grappling hook. Just like we did in Dragon Roost. They'll coil up like that, and we can use them to go on that switch. This game hates me. There we go. Okay. So in this room here, we have to carefully walk across here, because if we fall in the lava, we have to start at the beginning. Like that. There we go. Hit that switch. And then go back. There we go. And this isn't timed, by the way. Once you hit the switch, you hit the switch and you're good to go. Come here. Get more of these guys. Throw one of them onto this side over here. And he will press a switch, and then I think that this one is timed because these guys do eventually get up. Like they uncoil themselves like that. Yeah, see, and that went back up. Crap. Alright, so this might take a little while, but I gotta throw one of those guys onto one side and then one of them in the other side. I don't know why this is being such a pain in my ass, but it is. This doesn't like me today, so I'll just see you guys when I actually eventually get this figured out. Okay, there we go. So if we throw that guy into the second hole and we throw a bug over there, both of those switches will be hit and we can get to this little island up here with a chest. And in this chest we have a piece of heart. So that's all there really is on Bomb Island. I figured I'd get that taken care of right now. So now we can get the hell out of here, because I'm so fed up with all these little throwing puzzles and junk. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. Those guys just did not want to cooperate. And this video is up to like 28 minutes, but I have a lot of editing to do. That being said, I don't know how long it is, so I think it's safe to probably cut it off here. And then in the next video, we're just going to continue on, and hopefully we'll actually get to our last two destination islands. The Eastern Triangle Island is right here, and then the northern one really isn't too far away. So thank you all so much for joining me for this episode of The Wind Waker, and I will hopefully see you all next time.